right, so I am at work right now. Got this mask at the ready. Um, yeah, I guess a quick update into my life. I was just playing my guitar and singing in here since there are no guests here at the moment. So I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage of this super cavernous place and it's almost like a little ego boost because your voice can sound so much better in places that are just larger, that have pretty tall ceilings and large open spaces and stuff. So yeah, so okay, what are my updates? I'm only taking a few different supplements right now. Actually, I just took a probiotic. I put they come in capsules. I just opened the capsule and put it in a bottle of water and drank the water. I just don't know how well my body does with capsules, so I decided to do that. I'm also taking, and excuse the kind of grossness of this, it just looks very like something you probably shouldn't drink, but this is something that I'm drinking. And all this is water, chlorella powder, and spirulina powder. So when you move it around, you can kind of see that it's like, I don't know if you can see that in there, but it is blue-green, more so green, but just all overall dark right now. I don't think I put that much in there. It just is that potent. So I'm doing that, the probiotics, and what else am I doing? Vitamin D and B12 are also in are the supplements that I'm taking. So that is what I'm doing. I'm getting slowly better. The spirulina chlorella really seems to like brighten up my skin and make me feel less terrible at nighttime. So that's good. I feel like I was just grimacing just now, like, eh. Anyway, just life gets weird. Yeah, and I guess you just do the best you can and drink the weird drinks that kind of taste not so pleasant all the time, but they make you feel good. Yeah, I don't know if I touched on this in any of my other videos, but I have been in and out of the emergency room, and I'm waiting on my insurance to see if how much they'll cover and things like that. But I just wanted to share this experience because I thought it was just interesting the way our society might be like, maybe this is a good discussion topic if anybody wants to participate or like, just contribute anything about this. But I with the ambulance bills, I called them and I was like, hey, so just want to check on which ones I've paid and haven't paid, because I used an ambulance a few different times because I had a few different like I guess cardiac episode, whatever type things. And luckily there was no damage to my heart or lungs, or their whole chest cavity was fine. It was just a lot of chest pain and a lot of just really hurt. Like it felt like I was having to, like my blood wasn't moving in there correctly. It's really hard to explain, but it was just an awful feeling. I almost like pass out every time it happens. So I call the ambulance so that I'm at least not alone. But anyway, so that all happened. So I'm working on my bills for the ambulances specifically, and I talked to a financial counselor, and she was like, hey, if you are interested in doing community service instead of, you might be able to do community service instead of paying those bills. And I was like, sign me up. That sounds great. Because my insurance is taking forever to cover anything, so that's how it works here. And if I'm giving off any weird vibes right now, I feel like I probably definitely am. Getting warm here. Try to forgive that. But Yeah, so anyway, so an option could be if I have to fill out some papers and see if I'm eligible to do that. But if it's possible for me to do community service, then I will absolutely do that because the bills are higher than I expected. So that sucks, but also is an opportunity to do some good. So all about that. The hospital bills themselves are also, those are much higher. So that sucks. But they might, the place I was at, they might actually cover half to 100% of that if I'm lucky. I don't really tend to be that lucky with this type of thing, but anyway, I just want to share that. So when I was on the phone talking to the EMS guy, I was like, "Can I sign up for this community service because that would be a really awesome way to get these bills paid for." Like just sign me up. Like so, I'll have to fill out the paperwork that they'll send me whenever. I don't know. But he was like so surprised. He was like, "Oh, let me look up that information. Sorry, hold on one second. We don't normally get asked about that." And I was like, "What? People just want to pay their bills and like, if there's an option to do community service instead, people don't want to do that." Maybe it's because there's stigma surrounding like community service, like only people that have done wrong do community service or something like that. And I think that should not be the case because I think that probably mostly is the case. Like you don't want to be labeled like, "Oh, look at that person picking up trash. What did they do wrong?" Like we should all want to do that, you know? So I thought that was sort of a sad experience, but also I was excited to do it. And I am excited to do it if I'm so able to. And if I'm not eligible, maybe I should just do it anyway. Not maybe, I probably should, but still not getting used to looking at the camera. So, forgive my cleansing weird vibes right now. I'm working on that, and yeah, thank you everybody who's watching. Yeah, there's a specific viewer out there and subscriber who is super awesome. We've been having some stellar conversations, and I don't know if this guy is okay with me saying his name, so I just want to anonymously thank you for subscribing, dude. Yeah, just the awesome conversations that we're having just in the comments is just really bright. It brightens up my life to know that there are people out there like you that still exist, so I appreciate that. And thank you everybody for listening to me ramble. How has 8 minutes just gone by? That's crazy. Yeah, so do community service. You don't have to pay your bills. It's fine. Life is awkward. I don't know if I should be talking about my bills online. I didn't give dollar amounts, so that's probably fine. I don't know. Apparently this is just a vent/rant. Yeah, if anybody can relate, comment below. If you've done community service and it was super fun, inspire people to do that. Yay. Anyway, I thought that would be like more of a cool story than it was. I guess it sounded cooler in my head. I'm gonna press the stop button now. All right, bye.